got a table back there on rollers with nothing very important sitting on it, but it would be a neat little table to have handy by. For example, when I'm doing them brakes and I want to have parts that I'm either putting on there or taking off of there that's easy to get to, that table would be just the perfect thing. I might take that table and take everything off of it and set that up in that empty space. That way when I get ready to work on the car, I can roll it out of the way, or I can roll it outside, or roll it around the other side. But it will be available to put things on, but not something that's going to be completely in the way. And you know, at some point I might put these welders and things back over there, because as much as I'm getting them out of the way of the front of the car, they're going to be in the way of the back of the car sitting back here. But I'm thinking for my disc brake project, that's a pretty good place for them to sit for now. One of the things I tend to do is I do a lot of welding and grinding and cutting right in here where my vise is. And that creates a problem because it means that all that grinding dust winds up piling up all over the place here. I've got, I think I've got another big vise out in the barn, and it would be probably smart to mount that to a wheel that I could roll around and a stand, so that I could, like if I wanted to take something outside or by the front of the garage and weld and grind on it and cut on it, wouldn't necessarily always have to be here, because this is all the same thing happening here that was happening on that shelf. Just stuff just piles up on it, and then more stuff piles on top of that, and before you know it, you don't know what you got there. So it's all part of the process of cleaning up your space, make it into a workable space. And there's kind of a lot of stuff I just didn't have time to do when I was working. Now that I'm retired, I can afford to spend a day or a week or however long it takes to kind of get this stuff in order, make this into a better working space. That's what's in the plan. Right there, that's like that little section right there is the clean spot. This is not, but that is, because I pulled all these welders and cutters and things out of the equipment right in the middle of a sentence like that. Anyway, yeah, I washed this floor was filthy. There was a time when that hydraulic hickey-do right there, that's the hickey-do that works the gizmocator that creates the expansification of that liftomizer. And when the seals was bad in the I can't remember which seals was bad. I think they was in the reduced pressurizer switch. And when the seals was bad, it used to leak, and it leaked a big spot down there. And I poured some of that cat litter on it, and then over the years that hardened up, and I had to scrape it out with a shovel and blow it out with a pressure washer. But I think I about got a little clean spot there. And from that angle, I got a little more room on this side to work on the front of that big Chrysler when I get ready to do them brakes. Now over here, I got chainsaws, I got antifreeze, I got windshield wiper fluid, I got rear end grease, I got jack stands. I might use the jack stands. There's a lot of stuff here I don't necessarily think I'm going to be using, so I'm going to get all of that out of there, and I'm going to try to get a lot of things out of here that I don't necessarily need to work on, to use to work on cars. And I got space now. I got a whole big shed out here with nothing in it. Right now the Chrysler's under cover, the Crossy's under cover, and the boat is out, but other than that, you know, everything that needs to be is pretty much under cover. So I got plenty of room in here. I was thinking if need be, I can build some more shelves back there where Santa Claus is, and just put a bunch of stuff back in there. So, and I could also maybe go through. I know a lot of that stuff on the left side is Chrysler stuff. And stuff on the right side, I don't even know what it is. It's this and that and the other. So I'm pretty sure I could sort it out and figure it out. Okay then. We still got company, and they've gone to take kids back to college, but they're coming back. And tomorrow we're going down to the Cape to help my wife's sister move, so we're going to be gone a couple days. So I ain't got much made for videos to show y'all, but I go up and put up what I got, so I'll have something to show y'all for the next day or two while we're away. And then when I get back, we'll do some more of this joyous and fun garage reorganizing. And to be honest with you, it is joyous and fun. I love doing it. Makes me happy. Makes me happy for things to get organized. Yeah, it does.